I need to finish this story. I guess if you're in wrestling, you get that. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to the dungeon. Justinian's like, God, I hate you. We were, ooh, that's rough going. Let the frames catch up. Jesus. Let's, yeah, catch up. We're here. Yeah. We were talking a little bit of wrestling, and I haven't watched wrestling since I was a kid, which I feel, and I talked with Fanboy Tone about this, that was kind of the golden age of wrestling. I hear it's good now, but like, man, when you're in the 80s, like pre-internet, you know, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, these are massive Titan legends, you know, of wrestling, and it's, I don't know how you match that. Well, the Rock is way much.
Degeneration X, well, the NWO.
That was a little bit later, yeah.
Right. That's how you surpass it with those two right there.
I couldn't. And he had a name for it because I enjoyed the bits, right? Like everybody had a bit in the 80s. Undertaker, Jake the Snake, you know, those folks. They all had a bit, and they don't really do the bits anymore. But anyways, no. We're not here to talk wrestling. We're here to talk Fallout. No. Actually,
yes!
if you haven't watched Fallout yet, I was concerned, but they've done a fantastic job. So I think we're through 4 episodes now. It's been really solid. Great job on their part. And it is canon, and it is part of the universe. So it's just a different vault in a different area. So that's fun.
It's only canon until Disney buys it.
Let's not open that can of worms. Yeah. But we're glad that you all came out tonight. We're going to dive into the dungeon as soon as Oz gets done opening his can of raviolis.
Whatever I can cram in my mouth from the store there.
Just a shout out to Zoom. Thanks for screwing everything up. You do your best. You really do.
Service available, just really screwed up.
Yeah. So other services do better, so we can switch. Yeah. So we've got. I don't know about. I think it's true for all of you guys except for Oz because it's that way all the time. But the weather here is just gorgeous.
Today.
Yeah, yesterday was nice too. I got out and mowed and did all that stuff. So
it was a nice, cool 90 degrees out today. Not
gross.
90?
Great. It was freaking great.
With 90% humidity.
Mm-hmm. It'll keep you cool.
It's like swimming. You just wet.
I shouldn't take a shower. Dry off, go outside, and feel like I just took a shower.
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds like you're complaining over the beauty of Florida. I get it. I mean, Ohio's really got something going with their open fields of corn.
I'll just stay in the ocean the entire time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying Ohio's got a lot going for it, but sometimes you're stuck. It's the black hole, as Mike so affectionately refers to it.
It's true.
Sorry, at least you guys can swim in lakes.
There's no lakes in Florida. Oh, gators.
There's a lot of lakes in Florida.
Yeah, there's.
You don't go into the lakes in Florida.
Chomp.
Yeah. Haven't you seen Lake Placid? Don't.
New York. There's this tempting little belly button right in the middle of Florida. You don't want to go in there.
Hey, I want to fish Okeechobee because the bass there are massive.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Possible spoiler warning. Wasn't one of the Golden Girls in Lake Placid the movie?
Yeah, yep. She was. Betty White was in the first one.
Okay.
The second and third Lake Placid are just abominations in their entirety. They're Sci-Fi Channel quality. They're bad. And they suck. So
They're bad and they suck.
Marsland probably hasn't seen any of them, but yeah,
I don't
we know.
think Marsland's parents have taken off the parental controls off his TV yet.
That would be good. That would be good. Yeah, other than that, we've been, I think a lot of us have been hell diving and collecting action figures and such. Anything on the action figure front, Justinian? Anything new that we just have to know about?
No, not yet, but big news coming soon on the action figure front. Okay. I'm pretty excited.
Good. Yeah, so personally, we've got our in-person coming up. We're getting things going on our Discord. We have help me create a character. I'm having the community build my character. So far, it's going to be terrible. So it's going to be fun. The second two movies were more like Lake Placid. Yeah, they were. It's some of the worst CG I've seen in a long time. It was about to the level of Moon Knight. Anyways,
Whoa.
Moon Knight CG was terrible.
Yes, but it had a charm to it.
It didn't have a charm. The story was good. I liked Moon Knight, but like the CG, like, come on, Disney. No, you can do better.
The CG had a charm to it. They had to blow their budget on She-Hulk, okay?
Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Mike's here.
It has such potential and they wasted it all.
They could have went Deadpool style with it and had a lot of fun with it. Instead, they didn't. Did you guys see the new Coke cans? They got their Marvel Coke cans are out. You can collect the Avengers. It feels 10 years too late, but hey, better late than never.
Mine had Daredevil on it.
Well, he's got a show.
Yeah, I think Disney just got ownership of it again, right? A couple years ago.
A while ago.
Yeah.
But they are doing a new show. Same actors and stuff. Punisher's going to be in it. John Berthal. But the hero of the day right now is Walton Goggins from in the Fallout show. He's doing excellent.
He's good in everything he's in.
He's so underrated for what he is, though. He is very good in the stuff that
Justified.
He's in.
Oh my God.
Justified. Let's talk about his character on Sons of Anarchy.
Well, see, that too.
Oh my God.
So of course Blanco's the first one. The cameras are a little low. Yes. What happened was Zoom decided to update, and when they did, they just slightly changed the size and location of the cameras. Because why not? Why not? And it's not a pleasant experience moving cameras. We will have it better created or better fixed by next week. I didn't realize this until this morning, or till just now before we, as we logged in. I was like, oh, great. It's the Burger King. Have it your way where value is king. Yeah. But yes, Blanco, you are correct. The cameras are a little messed up, so I will fix those. Thanks, Zoom. You want to sponsor us? Anyways, there are more slogans for Burger King, but you never get above the actual Burger King commercials from a few years ago, where he just was like Sneaky King. They even put out like an Xbox game.
Creepy.
That was a long time ago. So, eating easy 4 ingredients chicken and dumplings.
Oh wow, 2006.
For what? Sneak King?
Sneaky King or Sneak King, yeah.
Yeah.
Marceline was born.
Blanco says, I've been a fan of Walton Goggins since the Cherokee Kid was Sinbad. I don't even know what that is. So, oh man, these cameras are driving me nuts. All right. Well, we'll just make the camera smaller. Without further ado, let's get into the dungeon. let's get some music going here. Wrong one.
This is very light music for
I'm
where
trying
we
to
are located.
hold on. I'm getting there. There we go. That's. I think they changed the volumes of everything too. Everything's screwed up. Please hold while I get this going.
Make sure to check out our new 7D merch store.
There we go.
Insert promo here. By the way, I just picked up a couple things from that off of that store. I was pretty happy with it.
When we left the party last week, they proceeded through the forest, and after nearly bypassing a set of stinky flowers, they entered a cave where they wagered a deal with a creature from the beyond to cross the lava. And upon finding signs of civilization, they ran upon two spider-human or spider-drow hybrid creatures. Faking Rift's death, they carried the body inside and launched a surprise attack on the creatures. After felling them within the chamber, we rejoined the party. What would you like to do now?
How is everybody else looking? Because I feel fine.
Health-wise, I am perfectly fine.
So we do not need to rest before we move on?
I'm feeling quite good myself, actually. I am feeling a little bit drained of my magical energy, but health-wise, I feel pretty good.
Well, casting all that magic missile will do that to you.
I don't know what got into me. It's like it was the only spell I could remember in the moment.
I would like to investigate the statue in the room.
Okay. So you walk up to the statue. It's your standard statue of Loth. Legs spread out, the spider-like legs, the upper body, hands reaching into the air.
No hidden compartments or anything that I can find on the base of it? No plaques with inscriptions, anything like that?
Nothing you can see immediately, no.
Okay. I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Okay. You cast Detect Magic.
Does the statue glow?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a statue.
We'll relay that to the party.
All right.
And DM, if you could just let me know when the 10 minutes is up for Detect Magic. All right.
Was that Quentin?
I was he's just gonna keep putting statues of Loloth around, but none of them are gonna be the one.
Right.
Well, this is their deity.
It makes sense that there's many around.
And obviously, whatever one has somebody keeping an eye on it.
Or there's a chance that whoever's keeping an eye on it doesn't know that Oz's soul's even in it.
Either way, I suggest we continue cautiously,
Agreed.
as they already don't like one of our race.
All right.
You're good with disguising, Justinian. Is there any way you can disguise Rift?
Yeah, I have a disguise kit. DM, could I try to drow him up with the items in my disguise kit?
Yeah. Let's do deception.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, my bad. 23.
Yeah. I would say you with that roll you successfully apply makeup. Not gonna say what it looks like, but you make him look like a drow best you can.
All right. Is there anything else that we want to look at in this room, or should we proceed?
I don't believe there's anything in this room.
All right.
Guess while that's happening, I'll do a quick investigation of the room.
Okay, roll it up.
It's an 8.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
No.
Get those rolls out of the way now.
Wow, there's just gonna be more like a mood to follow. I can't complain. I rolled an 18 on my first roll. All right. Well, I guess we shall move on then.
All right. Who's leading?
Guess
I'll take the
will.
lead.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Put Bishop right there. Beside
How
him.
many statues do you think we'll find in here?
Many.
You proceed down the illuminated hallway. And hold on. You enter into a large room that seems to have served as a living area for whoever was guarding the gate. Compressed into one room are beds, crates, and blacksmithing supplies. In the center of the room is a large dining table that has significant wear and tear on its surface. Let me move everybody in. I don't know why there are walls on that, but okay. While you're in there, looking north, you see a door along the north wall and another door along the south wall. They're on the western side of the wall, but one to the north, one to the south.
May I go inspect the table?
Yes. You don't need to roll it up. It's a table.
Nothing fancy or anything sitting on it?
Nope.
Okay.
You can see people have eaten here often for a long time.
Well, do we want to proceed north or south?
I'm still having a hard time seeing much in here. I'm going to touch the top of my staff and cast light on it.
Okay.
I feel that we're close. Let's go north.
You have felt that way, even from us walking through the forest.
Because we are close.
I'd like to investigate around the beds if any personal effects were left there.
Okay. So, inspecting the beds, you can see they're rather tore up for what they are. It looks like maybe something sharp and pointed pierced these at some time. The covers are a mess, and there's remnants of webbing that kind of fits into the corners and around the bedding area.
I don't find anything other than the damage.
No.
Is there blood?
No.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence check.
Does the smithing stuff look like it's in decent shape?
You can go take a look at it.
That would be a natural 20. Thank you very much.
Whoa.
Oh. So based on what you just encountered moments ago, by the way, Justinian, at this point, your detect magic probably would start to fade.
Okay.
These were the holes, the piercings in the bed were probably from the drider legs that, and them trying to figure out how to sleep on this bed.
Oh, okay. I was imagining somebody getting stabbed in their sleep.
Something more sinister.
Yeah. Are their legs that pointy?
Yeah. Imagine
They
imagine
crawl
like
walls with them.
yeah, imagine like a giant black widow. Those kind of legs.
I think I won't.
This is his favorite place. So Bishop, the blacksmithing supplies seem like they were used, to keep their weapons ready. On the table itself, there's some remnants of drow weaponry, a couple daggers, rapiers, a whip, a book, stuff that looked like they've been forged, maybe as entertainment.
Quality good though, like.
Yeah, they're not rusted. They're there.
Okay. All right, you said you guys were going north.
Yippers.
We're ready.
Right. You're not taking any of that stuff, Bishop? Just for reference.
I'll take the book.
Okay. All right, let's bring Marsland down here. I think we packed up some people there. All right. You find a door there. Okay. Who's going in? Who's opening the door?
I'll open the door.
Okay. You move over and you open the door. Slide in. Everybody's going to come in after you. All right. This room is smaller than the others you've entered so far, but no less ominous. A large statue of a drow stands before you, hands outstretched before him. Around the room are 4 small pedestals, each with a weapon resting on them. On the other side of the room is a door.
I don't see a lost statue in here. I'm gonna start turning around.
Okay. All right.
Okay, well, while he turns around, I'm going to start walking around to the pedestals with the weapons on them and examining them without touching them.
Okay. Let me see if I can get rid of this shadowing real quick. It's very strange.
I like it. I like it. It's like it's from my perspective.
Well, and that's what it's built around. But until we figure out how to do the 3D maps, we're close. I didn't notice that during testing, that these were weird. All right. From in your perspective where you're at now, on the northeast pedestal, you find a great axe. The southeast, a great sword. The southwest, a halberd. The northwest, a longbow.
Okay. And I take a look at the statue, and does it look like specific weapons will fit in his hands?
Give me an investigation.
You've got it. $19.
Okay. It looks like all of them would.
Okay. I relay that to... Oh, sorry.
Hold on. You also see a message scrawled across the base of the statue itself.
Okay.
But it's in a language you don't understand.
And I call over the whole group at this point then and point it out.
All right.
I explain that the weapons look like they'll fit in anybody's hand, or any of the weapons will fit in his hands, but there's a message here.
I'll take a look down. Do I understand it?
Nope.
Do I understand it?
I'll ask this. Does anyone speak Drow?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Are there any hints on the statue as to what weapon would be the correct weapon to place in his hands?
Nope.
Do I have any knowledge of Drow from my studies?
I mean, you know what they are, where they come from, kind of stuff, for sure.
I wouldn't know anything about their combat preferences.
No.
Are you sure?
I feel like there has to be something to this. And I don't just want to go crazy and start putting weapons in its hands without any thought.
Can I take a closer look at his hand or hands, whichever one looks like it might be ready to receive a weapon, and see if is there any characteristics about the hand that seems like it might be shaped to one of the weapons on the pedestals?
No, but you can see whatever goes in there, definitely, as the items in this room would say, it fits in both hands. And it's been that way for a very long time. Because there, you can see like where it's just slightly started to wear grooves where it's been used.
Do I see any corresponding wear more so on one of the weapons than the other three?
You go around and look at them, they all look about the same.
Ah.
Quentin, do you have any thoughts?
I guess it'd be the halberd. It goes in both hands.
Can't you use any weapon in any hand?
they don't. Halberd sits in both hands. Great axes don't. Sorry, great swords don't. Bows don't. Great axes do though. Should be, in my opinion, be one of those two.
I think great swords are two-handed too, aren't they? I think it's just the longbow that's out. But
I would hear that every one of the items in this room are two-handed.
Yeah, that's what I was picking up.
okay,
Just so there's clarification.
Hey, I'm gonna come over there with my halberd,
Oh gosh.
and I'm gonna stick it in his hands.
Oh no.
Okay,
Dwarves?
you're just gonna lay it across his hands?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god. I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. So let me move everybody around here. So you're stepping up. Quentin, or there we go. There we go. All right. All right. You set it on there, and a voice rings out from within the room itself. You hear Naun Luca Fatia. And all of a sudden the room fills with this green fog, just
Oh gosh.
and
That doesn't sound good. How much damage?
give me a second.
So it is damage.
well,
Calculate.
yeah, green fog. It's damage.
31 points of acid damage
Dear Lord.
To all of us?
to all of you.
Jesus. Okay.
About that long rest.
Maybe we don't willy-nilly put things in statues' hands.
Right.
Take the halberd back out.
I can tell Rift came from Oz.
Yeah, he's Oz's creation, definitely.
I'll look over at Marsland. Rift is impatient to go find Oz.
Like
We
I
won't
said.
find him if you're dead.
True. And I'm gonna go back and stand by the door again when you're ready.
Marcelin, if we took a rest, would you happen to have any spells in your spell book that would help us with this puzzle?
What spell would even help with this?
Languages.
Oh gosh, I always forget about that friggin' spell. Yes.
It's almost like the DM planned some things around that to see what you would do.
I know, but I'm trying not to be like.
I know. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, give me some slack, man. I've only been playing a wizard for over a year.
Yeah, this is episode 60, by the way.
I've
You could
literally
cast
never
that-
used this spell.
You could have cast that spell at any time since you turned level 3. So, like, you know. And there's been like 5 or 6 times since I started playing with the group where we should have had that spell.
Wait, hold on. Does Marsland have easy access to this, or does he have to sleep and add it to a spell book?
I can cast it as a ritual.
Anytime.
Yep. 10
Okay.
minutes and he can cast
Okay.
it anytime. Yep.
DM.
Hmm?
DM. I'd like to have an intervention here. Poor Marsland asked, would I know about this? And you said no.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
I would
accurate.
agree. I would agree that's accurate.
That would be incorrect because Marsland would know that he has comprehend languages or whatever that spell is.
But he wasn't
And then be able
asking
to
to.
read
He wasn't asking to read it. He was asking about, the situation, weapons that they would use. From a historical standpoint.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Carry on. Sorry.
I get where you're going.
I am going to sit on the floor
Okay.
and start ruminating.
Okay.
Didn't know this was roast Marsland night.
It's more like saute because it's
All right. We'll say 10 minutes passes here. All of a sudden, languages to you seem more readable.
Wow. Okay, I am I'm going to go up to each pedestal, and since I have to touch it, I'm going to touch the words on each pedestal.
There's no words on any of the pedestals.
It's just the plaque on the statue.
Oh,
Yep.
I misinterpreted that. Okay.
Yep, sorry.
I'll touch the plaque on the statue.
Okay.
I leave the room.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave the room as well. Guys, I'm gonna wait outside.
Okay. Bishop, what are you doing?
Okay, if the DM wanted me to use this goddamn spell, and I get
I'm
attacked
just
for using
staying
the
there.
spell.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
the,
staying. I'm
the
staying.
the words on the plaque say, "The Lord awaits his tool of battle."
This isn't helping
Oh
at
my
all.
god, I hate it.
This isn't helping at all.
Okay, wait, hold on, because it might. Okay? A halberd is just a weapon. A sword is just a weapon. A bow maybe is a tool for hunting, but a great axe can also fell a tree. It can be a tool.
Sure.
So that would be my guess. I mean, does anybody have a better idea than the great axe to get past this?
So I hand the book over because I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's not in a language I can read.
Okay. You're giving it to Marslin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Are you
Not
just
sure if this will help, but this was in the other room.
I will start filling up the pages.
Okay. It is written in Drow, which you understand now, and you can see it seems to be like a history of some Drow culture years and years and years ago, pre-shattering type stuff. But it's also, you enjoy this book actually because it's filled with art, lots of art. A lot of Drow commanders wielding great longbows in battle as all manner of man and creature assault their forces.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. I like your idea, Justinian. I think the Great Axe makes the most sense.
Oh, okay.
What?
Sure.
What?
Sure.
Wait, what?
He literally just told you the answer.
Oh, sorry.
But you two didn't see that. If he wants
No.
to
I
do
know,
great
I know
axe,
he didn't. That's why I
Nope.
stopped. And he said great axe. He's got to pull the great axe now. He likes my idea.
I missed something. My brain is shut off for the day right now.
all right, Justinian, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything, but he liked my idea of the great axe.
No,
so
I mean, are you staying there while he goes over and grabs the great axe?
I don't know any better than to get out of the room, so I'm staying right where
Okay.
I am. That's
Bishop?
what I said before. Yep.
Same.
Okay,
Yeah, I said I was staying.
All right.
I'm staying.
you grab the great axe. You setting it up there? Are you setting it up there?
I missed something in what you said, because I am not able to focus right now. So I don't know.
Don't worry,
what I
Marcelin.
missed.
I didn't get it either.
So I don't want the party to get mad at me because I'm not able to focus.
No, it's
I
fine.
don't-
Whatever you want to do.
It's
If there's
good. Like you had the idea of the great axe. Go ahead.
No, clearly I misinterpreted something, and I don't know what I misinterpreted.
would you like me to send you the text over?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, let's put the longbow in the hand.
You take some time to reread the book and look at it to make sure your choice is correct. And you start rethinking what you're doing. You set the great axe down. and you grab the longbow and set it down into the hands.
Yep.
All right. As you set the longbow into the hands of the statue, the room shakes slightly, and the door on the other side of the room opens, revealing a hallway.
Good job, Marzelin. Everyone, this way.
Quentin, what are you doing?
Once he says, I'll head back in.
Okay.
I'll head towards the back of the room.
Into the hall, or yeah.
I'll take the lead over from Marzelin, though.
Okay.
I don't want, in case we run into anything, trap or otherwise, I don't want him to get hit.
All right.
I'm being very careful to check where I'm stepping and, what I'm touching as I'm going.
Okay, give me a perception check.
$11.
Okay. You feel like you're looking pretty decent.
Yep.
All right. You round the corner, and you can see that the hallway proceeds to the north. Do you want to continue?
Yes, please. I'd like to pick up that milk jug a few feet ahead of me.
That's a skull. So if you want to pick that up. All right. You walk for some time through the hallways here of stone, and you can see the craftsmanship gets better as you go deeper into the caverns here. You enter into a large room, a bit different than the previous room, as it seems now that you must effectively make a choice, as you're presented with several doors. Let me switch you over to show you. There is a door to the far east, one to the west, and 3 that lie to the north before you.
Any sort of sigils or anything adorning any of the doors?
The doors to the north have what you can see. There's writing above those. And that's what you can see right now. There's no writing on the door to the west.
Marzelin, I believe you're up again.
How long is my spell active?
I think an hour.
Yeah, okay. I'll go and decode.
Okay. Which doors are you going to? All of them, or?
I suppose, yeah.
Okay. There's nothing on the west door. The northwest door, you see the word Tulasas del Kivan, which means Halls of the Horde.
That sounds bad.
The center path door reads Tulasas de Laras Ilar, which is Halls of the Matron Mother. And the door to the east of the 3 doors in front of you reads Zemk, which means library. And the far door...
Marzelin opens the library.
Okay. You see a long hallway proceeding. And then the door to the far east, you see it says Zunat Sutha Folo Javundis Denatha Hafir Efion, which is do not enter on pain of a horrible death.
Guys, I think we should stay out of this room right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna recite the plaques back to everybody. Or
Okay, do you want me to send you the drow, or you just
am I gonna need that?
I literally did
this-
translate all of it into actual drow.
Drow's an actual language people have come up with.
Yeah. Fanboy Tone
course.
actually knows some.
Of course.
R.A. Salvatore, man. He knew what
Yeah.
he was doing.
They've got an entire book on Klingon for Star Trek.
Mhm.
It's not out of the ordinary.
So there's the door with no name. There's the door with the horde. The door with the matron mother. There's the library, and then there's the pain of death room.
Why does that room even exist?
I don't know, but I mean, matron mother doesn't sound bad, or library.
Is that for the illiterate drow that comes in here?
I'm guessing that's just an exit.
Hmm.
What do you guys think?
Well, Marsden seems to know where he's going.
He literally is having us go to a library.
Think of where we are. This library probably contains information and knowledge that nobody's ever looked at.
Is that the reason we are here?
No. I see your point. It'll be so difficult to get back here, but I guess that's not why we're here.
Maybe if we do this right, we can hit the library on our way out after we figure out how to save Oz.
That sounds like a plan I can agree with.
Now, I will take Master Marsland's side on this. That book did save us back there in that room.
Rift does make a good point for once. I guess
For
we
once.
could spend the next couple of days reading all of the books in the library.
I rescind my previous statement. Let's carry on without the library.
So which door are we going into?
I'm thinking probably the door to the east is not the door. Perhaps one of these other two.
We have to take into account that Drusilla did say that something noticed her scrying on it through the statue. Who is to say that that's not where they keep treasured items?
Oh, the pain of death room? That's a good point.
This is true. The door to the west has no markings.
Oh.
Okay. So the middle one was the patron mother or
Matriarch.
whatever.
Yep.
What was the west one again?
The
Or the
horde.
northwest?
The
Halls
horde.
of the Horde.
Halls of the Horde.
What is a matron mother?
That
Give
would
me-
probably be Loth.
Give me who wants to know what a matron mother is? Whoever does.
It's interested.
Okay,
Sure.
roll a history check. Whoever wants to.
Eight.
Let's see here. Oh, Bishop, you did as well?
Yeah.
8's a bit too low.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I only left my hometown like 2 months ago.
Right? Let me
Right.
send you something, Mike. That's all I can give you for the roll.
Wait, are we all rolling independently?
If you wanted to know.
He said anybody that wanted to know.
What was the roll again?
History.
History.
I can send you the same thing I sent.
All right. Yeah. From what I have heard, matron mothers are clerical leaders. They are very powerful. We may wish to avoid that door.
So we'll check out the Pain of Death door first, and then the matron mother would be the next likely culprit to have that statue.
I don't know about you, but I am no longer feeling comfortable proceeding in this condition.
I agree with that.
So what do you want to do, Bishop?
I suggest we hunker down somewhere.
Well,
Lick our wounds.
what about trying to find a spot in the library where we can hide?
Yes, please.
Does everybody remember the last library that... Wait. Was Riff there for that?
No.
Nope. Never mind.
I don't think
To the
Justinian-
library!
I don't think Justinian was there for that.
Yeah.
So, all right, to the library.
To the library.
All right.
There's just too many doors in this room.
I love it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, because me knocked down to half of my hit points.
I mean, is it really out of the question to go like outside of this ominous temple with the matron mother door to go and rest? Or do we want to rest next to the matron mother door?
Y'all tell me before you head to the library.
We're heading to the library.
We're heading
Okay.
to the library. Okay.
Goodbye, friends.
All right. Just getting set up here.
By the way, I just want to take a moment while you're trying to set up to say how much I appreciate the fact that you had to invent this entire part of the campaign on the fly.
Yeah.
Like, this is insane. The amount of work that you had to put into us finding Oz again.
I am probably more proud of this area than I have been of most areas I've done. Take
We'll
that
see.
as you will.
Oh, that's a bad
You
thing.
gave the barbarian the choice to pick up a deck of many things. This is
Oh,
a
no,
consequence.
no. We're not having this argument during the stream.
Yeah, not during the session. We can have it after the session.
Because I have some thoughts on that.
Why is that? Oh, hold on.
You hear me, Quentin?
Quentin's not on the screen anymore.
It's not that I couldn't hear you. You were just significantly quieter than everybody else.
Oh, I was sitting back from the mic too, so.
Okay. You walk toward the library for a bit, away from the crossroads that you were previously at, and you come upon a door to the north. There is a door to the west as well. Marslin, as you read it, a sign on the door says Drider Barracks, and then there's almost like a slider underneath it. No vacancy.
What about the other door?
The other door actually just says library. What would you like to do?
Great question.
There's only 3 answers, Marcelin. Go back the way we came. Strider Barracks, no vacancy, or library. And you're the only person that can read that.
Could it be any
Right,
more,
you're the only one
any
to
more
read
on
it.
the notes? It's like no vacancy.
Right.
Yeah, it's up to you whether you tell them what that door says.
Right.
Let's just say from now on that I'm reciting, like in previous examples, what I'm reading.
Okay.
To the library.
Yep.
All right. Who's leading this?
I will go in last.
Okay.
Watching our back.
Maybe we send Rift in first since he looks like a drow.
I'll go in first.
Okay. Rift, you open the door and immediately are just blasted with this smell of death and decay. A single set of stone stairs descend down into a room filled with the remains of various humanoid creatures. The air is thick and cloudy and floats just above the room.
Is that the smell of Biblicor?
It is not the smell of Biblicor.
For drow, there's no library.
Got him.
But you'll also see our first moving map.
Whoa.
All right, Rift, you see it. What are you communicating back to everyone else?
I think we should turn around and go back outside and get some rest. Because this room is very ominous.
You
to a
do
degree
see-
which I am not comfortable with.
You do see a door to the east and another set of stairway.
There
is this
is
place?
another door, but the amount of bones in here has me concerned.
What awfully big bones.
Yes.
Strange, isn't it?
Quentin Bishop.
As I'm over there, like frantically using ace bandages on all of my wounds.
All right. What are you all doing?
So this is not the room we wanted to go in.
This does not look like a library to me.
Do we
Seems like
want to
it's-
head? Do we want to head all the way back to the Driders sleeping area and nap there?
You mean the one that says no vacancy?
No. I'm talking about that first room that the 2 Driders that we killed were staying in. Where we found the book right before the statue. Is that where we want to go?
Well, technically, if we have the tiny hut, they won't know we're here. Maybe going out to the previous room, we can see comings and goings while we're there.
Okay. Fair enough. So you're saying the room with all like 5 doorways or 6 doorways, whatever it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that if they can't
Setting
see
up.
us inside the tiny hut.
Setting up stones somewhere in the corner where
Yep.
we can see all 3 or all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors.
Okay.
Let's just sit up right here in the hallway, and everyone will be that passes through will be like, "Why can't I get in there anymore? It's weird."
Yeah, just
Just
run
kinda
into
fly-
things. Yeah.
It's just
All right, so
There's
that's
this weird invisible field.
Right in the middle of the doorway. So I think that's the plan.
Yep, we'll head back.
Okay. You head back into the room.
Want to set up in the southwest corner? Looks like
Probably.
that'd be the furthest out of the way.
Yep.
Okay. How big is it, Marsland? How big is the tiny hut?
It fills or expands to fill the room. 10-foot radius.
10 foot? Okay.
Mhm.
No,
You-
that's
a-
not good.
Just trying to put it in perspective.
Okay, so maybe we go back to that
Yeah,
Drider
probably.
room. Yep. Okay, that's where we're heading. Then the Drider bedroom.
Let's
Back.
just pick up the tiny hut and just roll it through the hallway.
All right. Ah. Okay, get you guys over here. The door itself is closed, and as you move forward, you hear a click, and it opens up for you to pass through, and you'll notice that the bow is now returned to the pedestal.
Interesting.
All right. So you are in the room here. There's the door to the south and the hallway to the west.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was another door in here. All right. Let's go northeast. At this point, there's really no other place we can do it.
Up here in the corner,
Yep.
next to the beds and the pseudo bath.
Looks good.
We will definitely need to have a watch.
Okay.
I'll take first watch.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to do while you rest?
Not die.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my healing kit.
Okay.
I'm gonna focus on the energy of chromatic orbs, seeing as I somehow forgot how to cast it overnight.
Okay. All right. While you all do what you're doing, you all rest while Rift watches. Rift, give me a perception check.
That's a 15.
15. Okay. So, Rift, as you watching the quiet room, you hear a sound coming from the west hallway. Second. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe it is. As one of the spider-like creatures enters the room from the hallway, it turns and sees that the door here was open and looks it over. What are you doing?
Being as quiet as a mouse.
Okay.
And then I'm going to slowly start waking up my companions by first putting my hand over their mouth and gently prodding them awake.
Okay.
Gently.
So you're kind of covering their mouth and then pointing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I successfully do that?
Yeah, I'd say you can do that.
Okay.
You all see the creature standing there, skitters over to the table, and then to the south of the room. You hear and see far off the door open and then close. Maybe 15 minutes later, you just hear screams. And then
What
they
is
fall
this?
silent.
What are the scream? What type of creature do the screams sound like they're coming from?
Humanoid.
Okay.
Sleep well. And then I'll stay there on guard.
Well, at this point, I'll take over since I don't sleep. I don't need 8 hours either. So
Yeah.
Time to go back to bed.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Bishop.
21.
What was it?
21.
Okay. About 2 hours later, you've heard a variety of screams coming out. You see the creature return. It's got blood on its hands and a smile across its face as it heads down the hallway, closing the door behind it.
Okay. I will let them all sleep. I won't wake them for that.
Okay. Morning, or your rest, the bubble disappears.
I would have kept timing on that, and I would have woke them up before it actually.
That's fine. Yeah, however you want to do it.
Okay.
Now I really want to go look at the south room before we proceed forward.
More screams coming from the south.
Cool.
Is
What are y'all
everybody
doing?
okay? Right. Is everybody okay with us proceeding to the south first?
Absolutely. Wait, to the south. Towards the
Where-
screams?
We heard the screams. Yes.
Yes.
As long as we go cautiously.
Do you think that was Oz?
No, but
No.
if there's innocent humanoids being tortured,
Rift. Oz, his soul is trapped in a statue. I'm pretty sure it can't scream.
If a soul is without a body, can you actually hear it scream?
Ay, ay, ay. Don't make me have you wait outside.
Fair enough.
So you're heading south.
Yes, we're gonna go investigate the south.
Marslin, are you redoing the light?
Not yet, because I know we're. Well, I guess is everybody being sneaky?
Trying to be as quiet as possible. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
and I think you're the only one without dark vision, so I
Roll-
do cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cast light right now since we're trying to be covert.
Okay. Everyone roll their
Yeah.
stealth checks.
18 for Bishop.
Okay.
13.
23 for Justinian.
Wow.
Nice. You all are being fairly stealthy.
13.
You get up to the door, and you can see that there is a lock on the door.
Do you think the key? Do you think the key that we got before will work here?
I'll try let's try the key that we got off the one of the
Completely different key. It's
Okay.
much bigger than the lock, but good thought.
All right. I will try to pick it with my thieves' tools.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 15.
Okay. The you hear the lock click and it opens up.
I'll slowly open the door.
Okay. All right. From where you're at, you can see some kind of statue-looking thing in some kind of cage in the center of the room.
I'll make my way in.
Okay. Everybody else following?
Yep.
Yep.
I'll stand
Yes.
back and guard the door.
Okay. All right. What you see? The room's stone walls are damp and slick with moisture. Chains dangle from the ceilings, their rusted links creaking ominously as they sway in the dim light. On the western wall, a rack stands ominously, its wooden frame adorned with cruel metal spikes designed to stretch and contort the human body into agonizing positions. Against the northern wall, a series of implements hang from iron hooks glinting malevolently in the flickering torchlight. Knives, pincers, and branding irons, each carefully crafted to inflict maximum pain upon their victims, are arranged in a macabre display of torture. In the center of the room, you see a rough-hewn cage, its surface stained dark with the blood of countless unfortunate souls. Inside the cage, you see an older human man, long white beard and missing any semblance of hair. Fused into his body are metal, spider-like appendages buried deep within his flesh. His eyes are sunken deep into his skull, and he looks at you with a slack-jawed gaze. Drool drips from his open mouth, yet you can almost make out a smile as you approach. He looks up at you. Quosanatha daxur iridura quala zuustanila.
I don't understand Drow, but I think I can understand his meaning.
Would you guys like me to sit down for a few minutes and focus my magic understanding what he's trying to say?
That might be helpful.
I'll come over there and give him some food rations.
I will use my my book to do that in a normal casting time, so we aren't just awkwardly sitting there for 10 minutes.
Okay. You cast it.
Actually, does that only lets me comprehend? That doesn't let me speak, right?
What's it say?
Yeah, no, I can't speak it. Can you say that again, sir?
And it translates in your ear. Finally, a savior has come. Please, end my misery.
Marslin looks a little taken aback. He wants us to kill him. End his misery.
You, in common, he says, you speak my tongue. It has been so long since those words have uttered into these ears.
How long have you been trapped in this cage?
By the drips of blood that I used to track the days. 8 months.
Dear Lord.
How'd you like to be free?
Death is my only freedom now.
But why?
And he looks down at himself. Open your eyes, man. And you can just see these implements aren't shoved into him like a torture. They're attached inside of him. As he moves, they're dragging him like they've taken hooks and hooked the metal rings around his ribs and things. Like these things are part of him, and the wounds have sealed up around them.
Quentin?
May you find the peace that you did not have the previous 8 months. And I jab the hand of harm into his neck.
Okay.
But
You see Bishop reach forward, and this small metal tube shoots out right into his neck, and you see him look up at you. Thank you. Beware the mother. And his head slumps down.
Well, that was depressing.
Even if we had gotten him out of that cage, there was no recovering from that.
Yes, I just thought maybe we could ask him if he knew where the statue was.
You assume that he even knows what you're talking about.
Right. I do assume.
We have been making that assumption for a while now.
Right.
I'm pretty sure nobody here knows where Oz's soul is.
Okay. I will just go and investigate the room.
Okay. It's a torture room. You can see there's remnants here, and from what you can tell, it almost seemed as if the Driders were doing this for just entertainment. The statue-looking thing in front of the cage, you were able to actually open up and see the remnants of flesh. It's an Iron Maiden.
I suggest we go back and pick another door.
I suggest nobody allows themselves to be captured by these things.
All right.
Okay.
So which door are we wanting to go to once we get up there? Bishop?
Going off of what Riff said, I'm not quite sure. None of these signs seem to actually mean what they say. That was obviously not a library. But at this point, none of us have been in a situation to have the experience to know what's going on down here.
I tell you what, I'm not familiar with creepy drow spider people. This is new to me. Of course, everything is new to me.
Is there any way any of us can locate what we are looking for by magical means that may help us at least go in a direction?
Out of character, I think we discussed the possible spells that I have and have rolled them out, but
Yeah. Because even with locate object, I think you have to have at least seen it or
Yeah.
know something about it.
Would locate person work? This is all still out of character.
Yeah, no, he's not a person.
Okay.
It's
Never
his soul.
was.
So if he casts locate person, it would be his body.
His body. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because locate object says describe or name an object that is familiar to you. It's not familiar to you.
Then it's the old-fashioned way, and we take it one door at a time.
Okay. Starting with the certain death room.
If that's what we all agree on.
All right. And I just start walking that way.
All right. Returning to the door selection room.
And
All
I'm
right.
going to walk past that table from earlier and pick up that whip.
Okay.
I'll make sure that the door is shut again.
Okay. Are you re-engaging the lock as well?
Yeah.
All right. You're magically back into movie magic to the room.
wow.
Quentin, you've been kind of quiet. Do you want to go to certain death first?
I have no opinion on what we do. I'm just here at this time.
Okay. Certain death room it is then.
Is that the door to the east or the library or what?
The one that said above
Oh.
it that like
Okay. Back to
Save
Okay.
game.
F5. F5.
Okay. It's locked, as it would be.
I will look for any kind of traps.
All right. Give an investigation
I would like to help you do that, Bishop.
with advantage.
In guidance.
And bardic inspiration.
No bards.
My next character is going to be a bard.
So that's a 21.
Okay. You don't find any traps.
All right. Then I will try to unlock this one.
Okay.
Guidance.
Okay,
Ooh.
hold on.
That's not
Hold
great.
on.
And you did say that I cannot help unlock
Mhm.
locks, correct?
And
It doesn't make much sense.
It's a 15.
That
Do
is
like
not
a
enough.
ghost moment where you're kind of holding his hand while he's picking.
Okay.
All right. I will try to pick the lock then.
Okay.
I'll give him guidance too.
Okay.
That's a D4.
Yeah, roll a D4 and just add it.
Okay. Oops. Why is that not rolling? Nat 1.
Okay.
Nice.
The as Bishop backs away and asks for you to try, you stick the tools in there and you hear something snap. Roll a D100. This will determine if it was your thieves' tools or something inside the lock.
Okay. Rolling to everybody. 38.
Your tools have broken inside the lock.
Yes.
It's 50-50 shot.
Right. It's fine. It's fine.
It seems we won't be opening this door anytime soon.
Nope. Back through the Library of Death then? To that other door that we didn't go through?
Seems to be the one up next.
Can I?
Nope. Go ahead.
I would like to reach out and touch the door lock and try and cast mending on it to see if I can repair the damage of the broken pick.
Let me study this.
AFK for a sec.
Okay. Yeah. Since you can't see inside of this to know it's broken, to mend it back together, roll a D100 and let's see what luck says to do about it.
So it literally says two halves of a broken key. It can't be like two halves of a broken lockpick.
Oh, you're taking the lockpick, like the one piece is inside. Like still.
I guess I'm trying to understand exactly what you're imagining. What?
So
if I think I could mend the lockpick back together, is the lock physically damaged or is the lockpick just broken inside of it?
It's broken inside of it. So imagine breaking off part of a key, but it's inside the lock. So you could shove the lockpick in and try to mend it so that it can be pulled out.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. Give me a D100 still. Still a challenging thing to do.
I tried.
Oh. Yeah. Nah.
You didn't break it more.
It was a pretty easy check to do, but that's pretty low.
Sick. I tried.
I appreciate it.
I thought it was a great idea. I just wanted to make sure I understood what you were trying.
All right, so onward to the library.
Okay. As you go back to the library, Oz, are you walking in again?
Yep, I'm taking the lead.
Okay. We're magically right back how we were before.
Bam.
All right. What do you want to do?
All right, so I'm assuming from the visual effects that there is some gas or something creepy on the ground.
There's a fog.
Fog. Hey, Marsland,
Yes.
is there any reason why there's fog on the inside of a library?
I've never personally seen it, but some books have very strict environmental and humidity requirements in order for them to not become brittle and crumble. This seems excessive, though.
I may be rather new to existence, but I always pictured a library having a little bit more books.
I do find that a little curious as well.
You said there was another doorway in here?
Yeah, there's a doorway to the east.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Marston, if I keel over, go save Oz.
I'm
And I'm going to take a step out of the door.
Okay. You step down into the fog. The rest of you, what are you doing?
Waiting for him to come up on the other side.
Can we
Yeah.
see him, or does he disappear into the fog?
I would say you can see him.
Okay.
Are we going forward?
I was gonna wait until we saw Oz pop up on the other side, or Rift pop up on the other side.
How is it down there, Rift?
Smells. I'm going to start making my way to the east.
Are you
Okay.
choking?
No, it just stinks like death down there.
I'll follow.
Okay.
Would anybody like a little squirt of Biblicor to mask the smell?
No, thank you, and I follow.
I'm making sure to shut all the doors behind us.
Okay. Quentin, I'm guessing you're following.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oz,
Rift.
Rift, are you just passing through this door?
We're going to open the door.
Okay. Get everybody inside here.
You can put me up right next to Rift if you want. Oh, I guess
Perfect.
it doesn't matter. There's 5 of us.
All right. Looking forward, you see down the hall, and if you look real close, you can see like water dripping in a little basin there. Oh, cool effects.
Hey.
There's a pathway that leads. There's a door straight in front of you, and there's a path to the north and to the south.
You know, it's been a while since we took a long rest. I think we need to take another long rest.
You want me to put my tiny hut here?
No.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
I say we just continue north.
Okay.
Marzan, do you see anything that of drow nature?
You're asking the most blind person here.
Here. and I'll
Are
put-
you using your light?
I
thought you cast it.
wasn't-
There are torches here illuminating.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't using my lights just not to like not cause undue attention on us.
Okay.
Yeah, we were trying to be sneaky, so
so you can
he had
see
said-
that the path proceeds further down to the north. There's another door to the north as well, and then shortly to the south is another door. So there are 3 doors that you can see right now, and a hallway to the
let's
north.
start with the south.
I would agree. Let's start with the closest.
Well, closest is east.
yeah.
Oh,
there's-
yeah, okay, one right in front of us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just with the layout that we've been walking through,
Mhm.
would I think that this door leads to the barricade?
Barricade.
Yeah, you said the Driders.
Oh no, that
Okay.
went the other. That went the other direction.
Okay.
So
I think if anything, this would be taking us back towards the pain upon death of entering room. All right. So is there a lock on the door? To the south.
there is. Oh, to the south. Or it was. Bishop, are you doing the east door, or are you guys going south?
No, if we're going south, I didn't see the one
Okay.
right in front of us.
Okay. All right. No, there's not a lock on the door.
All right, can I check for traps?
Sure.
Okay. What do you want me to roll?
Perception or investigation.
I like perception better.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Yeah, you don't see any traps.
Okay. I open this door.
Okay. You open the door into a rather, it's kind of a small room, but the centerpiece of the room itself is a large, rough-hewn stone table, stained with the residue of countless examinations. On the walls, flickering torches cast dancing shadows across the room, while the air is heavy with the scent of herbs and incense, attempting to mask the odors of death and decay. At one end of the room, a desk lined with dusty tomes and jars filled with mysterious substances rests awaiting the next task. Tools of the trade, a mix of crude scalpels, bone saws, and delicate probes are scattered across a nearby table, and a cage lies along the south wall, empty. On the table, you see the remains of a humanoid creature, its body stripped of all flesh and the bones polished almost to shine.
Look, Marcelin, books.
This was the library the whole time.
Is everybody going in?
Yeah.
I'll stand at the door.
Okay. Quentin?
I'll go in with them.
Okay.
All right, Marcelin, do your thing.
What language is everything in?
Drow.
All right. That. Yeah. Okay. I already used my book, so I'm going to sit down and conjure up the magic.
You'd still be. It hasn't been quite an hour yet. I would say you'd be good right now.
It hasn't been an hour. Wow. Okay.
You're
Alright.
getting close to the end, but yeah.
I'm going to start investigating the room then.
Okay. Roll it up.
Gosh. It was almost a 20, but it's a 9.
Okay. This looks like you've seen things like this before. I mean, this is like a anatomy room. Somebody's dissecting things or doing investigative work on bodies. There is a large book to the northwest. With that roll, you see that the name on the book is Anatomical, a Study of the Bodies.
Okay. I don't see any mention of Shadowsparks anywhere.
No Shadowspark stuff.
This just seems like a study space for examining patients, torture subjects.
Are there any closed chests or closed drawers in this room?
No. I mean, there's a chest there, I guess, that's closed. Upon looking inside, I mean, it's just like towels and cloths and general surgical things.
Okay. All right, so we're done with this room, Marcelin. You're happy with your one book?
Content for the time being.
Okay. On to the eastern door then.
Are you taking the book, or are you...
I mean, I would have flipped through the pages. Was there anything that seemed noteworthy, or is it just standard, like, medical...
Flipping through the pages, you see it's broken into categories of different species of humanoids and a complex breakdown of their individual anatomy.
So a standard medical book, nothing groundbreaking.
Not as far as you can tell.
But if I was more astute in my investigation, I am good leaving the book.
All right.
Okay. Gotta get everybody out of the room. All right. Bishop, are you closing that door too?
Yep.
Okay. Justinian, as you get to the eastern door, you see that it is locked.
Okay. Checking for traps.
All right. Investigation.
Oh, I definitely don't think it's trapped.
It doesn't seem trapped at all.
All right. I tried to unlock it.
You got another set of lockpicks?
Oh, like that totally destroyed the whole set of
Yeah.
lockpicks?
Yep.
Oh, okay. No, I don't. Bishop, I'm out of lockpicks.
Unfortunately, I got to kind of video game that, else you'd have to track the individual tools, and that gets messy.
I know that's just an expensive thing to break then.
Yep. Okay. $10.
The door unlocks.
Every week, man.
The door does unlock. It wasn't a natural one, so.
Every week.
Hey, you unlock the door. That's all that matters, Bishop.
I will go ahead and open it.
Okay. You see. So you step inside for a moment. You see shelves lined with various jars. Inside the jars are, it looks like brains. They've got labels on them, but they're in a language you can't read.
Mm-hmm. I've got some medical knowledge, though, so I would know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Some of them, still have the eyes attached, and
It
kind of
would seem this is where they keep whatever they harvest.
All right. Anybody hungry?
No.
And so we'll move on to the north.
All right, if I can control myself here. All right, this door is also locked. Guessing you close that one behind you.
Yep.
Okay.
I will check that one for traps.
Okay, investigation.
16.
Doesn't seem to be. Marsland's suffering over there.
What else new?
Natural 20 for 27.
Door definitely unlocks. Stepping inside, here is shelves upon shelves of food supplies. You see flour and grain and spices, all sorts of things.
Anybody hungry?
Mix the two.
Restock my sweets from our adventure.
Sure. I would say you
Just a
find
bag of
some
sweets.
drow sweets in there.
Now we'll shut
Cin-
the door.
Cinnamon crusted roaches or something.
Sweet. Cinnamon roast crunch.
All right. You see that the hallway proceeds to the north. There's a hallway to the east and another to the west.
I'll take a look down the east hall.
You see a door that is closed.
All right. I'll take a glance down the northern, western hall.
You see another door that's closed.
Well, if we are going in order, well, I'll head down to the east.
Okay. All right. Okay. There's a door.
Is it locked?
No lock.
I will open it.
Okay. You open the door and are met with the bubbling sounds of vials overheat as you step into a large room filled with books, jars, and scrolls. The air is thick with multicolored smoke rising from unknown concoctions. Tables, desks, and work areas are tucked into corners of the room, and 2 large vats of liquid rest to the south. A closed door lies to the south of the room.
Hmm.
I will shut the door behind us as we enter.
Okay.
I suggest we do a thorough investigation.
You got it. Just tell me what you want me to search while you're doing your search.
At this point, the only one that can read any of the documents is Marsland, so
Is my hour still going, or
I would say it is now expired.
okay?
So while he casts his ritual, we'll flip the room to find the books and anything else in the room to try to.
Let's get all of the reading material lined up in a neat and
Okay.
orderly fashion.
Justinian, you do see a chest in the northwest side of the room. I just
Alright.
need to know, like, it's a big room. Where are y'all going?
I'll go to that chest.
Okay. Rift, where are you going?
I'm going to stand guard at the door.
Okay. Quentin?
I'm gonna look at this like drawing board thing that I can't point to because we disabled it.
I disabled it, right? Northeast side of the room?
Mhm.
Okay. And Bishop.
I'm just going to start going from desk to desk, seeing if there's anything like paperwork-wise, book-wise, scroll-wise that looks like it might contain something of interest, and just start gathering it up.
Okay. There's a lot of books over here. All right. Bishop, you notice that the books that you can find in the room are about the anatomy of various creatures and the effects on magic on those creatures. There's a lot of referencing about testing on elves.
Good thing we don't have any of those in our party currently.
Good thing.
Quentin, you stand beside a pool of bubbling green liquid as you look at the drafting table. There's not really much on it, but it looks like it's used to maybe draw out. There's one document kind of scrolled off to the side that when you unroll it, you can see it looks like an anatomy paper, and it's drawn well of like a humanoid type creature, and there's like lines pointing to like chest and different muscle features and things written in an unknown language. And Justinian, you stand at a chest. There's no visible lock on the chest.
Any detectable traps on it?
You can investigate it.
All right. 12.
Doesn't seem like it.
All right. I open the chest up.
Okay. Inside, you find 123 gold pieces,
Okay.
119 silver coins,
Okay.
a vial of fluid. It's a yellow fluid streaked with black, and it kind of swirls on its own.
Okay.
And the other is this, it's an amber colored liquid, and there's 5 of them.
Okay. I will take all 6 liquids and hand them over to Marslin when he's done casting.
Okay.
And I will give each party member 20 gold and 20 silver.
Okay.
Everybody copy that?
Yep.
Yee.
Negative.
20 gold and 20 silver.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. We'll start with Quentin. Quentin, what do you want to do?
I'll try and look at this like basin full of green acid and see if there's anything. I
Okay.
won't be able to read anything on it, but look around it.
It's, you look down into it, and it's this strange, like, cloudy green liquid. Inside the pool, you see these little worm-like creatures just swimming in it.
Backing away from that right now. I don't know
Okay.
if Baldur's Gate 3 situation going on.
All right, Marslin, you, 10 minutes has gone by.
Okay. Is there reading material around me?
The reading
Yes,
material
and-
is all around you. It's just stacked there.
Okay, I'm gonna start reading.
Okay. What's everyone else going to do while he's reading?
I'll continue to go see what else is in here.
Okay.
I will ritual cast identify on the vials.
Okay, so you're going to sit down and do that. Gwenton?
I'll take a look at the like the middle 3 squares right of where Bishop is right now, that little like chest thing.
Right here.
Up,
Over.
a little-
Oh, you
looking
can't. You
thing.
can't see. Right there.
up a little more. The one right next to it, yeah, that one.
Okay. And Rift. Okay. Bishop, you see.
I'm just guarding the door.
Okay. Bishop, as you go toward the south end of the room, you do see this. It's a rather large cabinet. It's kind of smoking green, and there's a lock on the outside. Gwenton, what you see is just some storage boxes. There's some supplies in there, different things.
This cabinet is smoking. Do you want me to unlock it?
Mm.
You're casting. You can't hear me.
Oh, I can't hear you because I'm casting. Okay, my bad.
He can
I'm
hear
re-
you, but you're focusing.
You can hear me, but you're focusing. There's no reason I say that.
I mean, Gwenton's there, and Rift is there.
I don't know if you should open it. It's smoking.
I'm focusing on reading.
I'll
Focused
leave
on
it then.
Oz.
You're just gonna leave it?
Yep.
Okay.
But what if that's Oz's soul smoking in there? There, I said it for Rift.
Oh, yep. All right, I'm going to step over and open the door. Just kidding.
Okay. If that's what you want to do.
No.
Okay. So Marzen, as you pour through these books, they're all medical journals. They're talking about experimentation, fusing. Some of them even delve into torture. You can see that they chronicle back years and years.
Fascinating. This place did so much studying of medical curiosities. I wonder what they were after.
Newer ways of torturing.
Why put so much effort into torturing? What's the end goal?
To torture?
Do some people live just to torture?
Yes.
You saw what was in that prison area.
I thought seeing was believing, but I still find it hard to believe. I'm going to hold on to this for the Academy. They might find this incredibly interesting.
Are you taking all the books?
How much is it?
I mean, there's a lot of it, but you guys have a bag of holding, so...
Can I throw this into the bag of holding? For safekeeping.
Depends on how much weight that is.
Like 2 pounds.
No. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably 40 pounds worth of books.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I'll scoop it up and help shimmy it into the bag.
Okay.
There's nothing in there that will get the pages dirty, is there?
Wow, dirty copper in there.
Some dirty copper. Sorry.
Suppose that'll be fine.
I'm gonna go down there to the smoking cabinet.
Okay.
Remember the last time you touched something.
And the time before that.
Okay.
Let's smell it.
It's really strangely odorless. It does, getting close to it, and Bishop, you would have seen it, there's a lock on there.
I could break the lock. Okay. We'll go back to guarding the door.
Okay.
Anything on that main table?
Just tools and just bubbling cauldrons of some substance.
Does anybody have any spare vials?
What do you need a spare vial for?
I'll take a sample of whatever is bubbling here.
Highly recommend not touching it if you can, but I'll hand him a vial.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I? Dang it! I don't have mage hand. Are there?
You can wait for me to be done. I do.
It looks like there's some sort of tongs or something on that table that I could use to
Yeah,
hold
there's
the
tongs.
vial. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to use that to scoop some of whatever this liquid is.
Okay. You scoop up this bubbling, self-bubbling purple liquid. It just smokes. You cap it off.
Yep.
Okay.
Go over to Gwenton and wipe off any residue.
It all goes in his backpack.
I'll go check out that door to the south while this is going on.
Okay. Let's see. So the door itself is it's a double door, and it, as where a lot of the other doors that you've messed with are wood or some kind of stone base. This one is steel.
All right, I want to look to see if there's any traps around it.
All right, give me a investigation.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Doesn't seem to be.
Does it look locked?
It is definitely locked. It's not a hanging lock. It's built in like a chest, a lock on a chest.
Here we go. Picking the lock.
Okay.
23.
Okay. You turn the tools, and you hear a click as the lock seems to unlock.
I'll slowly try to open the door.
Okay. Let me get the visual guy down here. Where's he at? Maybe I need to make him more visible than what he is. Yes, Marsland was sitting on top of him.
That's why I was so uncomfy.
You, at the end of a short hallway, you see dim light and shelves of books and scrolls. Bookshelves covered in old books line the walls of a stone cavern while torchlight illuminates the room. The air in the room is rich with the smell of Biblicor. It just kind of hits you in the face. It smells like Marsland. Well, you wouldn't know. You don't smell. So, yeah.
These books were locked away. I say out loud.
We have a lot more reading to do. I'm gonna make make my way towards that room.
Okay. Quentin?
I'll go down with them.
Okay.
I will
Justinian?
go back up to the
I
main
haven't
door.
figured out what these two different types of potions are.
I sent them to you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I didn't know.
Gotta watch that message thing.
Yeah, you never told me I was done.
Yeah. Rift. Yeah, usually I just send them to you. Just as soon as I get to them.
I'm gonna walk to towards the south door and maybe tap the cabinet of clearly suspicious goods on the way through.
You just hear dunk dunk dunk. Sounds hollow. Where were you going, Bishop?
I'm going to go up to the main door and stay in guard up there.
Okay.
Because I didn't see any other exits out of that room, right?
Nope. Not that you could see.
I am going to help Marsland go through these books as fast as possible by going through any of them that are in common. That way he only has to focus on any ones that are written in anything other than Common and Sylvan. Those are the two languages I'll focus on.
Okay. So you... Okay. All right. So you pass into this Marsland. It smells amazing in here. And for everyone else, it smells like Marsland in here.
It smells like Grandma's house.
There are books upon books just stacked up as torchlight flickers. So you're all grabbing books to go through them?
No.
Oh.
Can I go look through his desk?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
I am helping identify books.
Okay. Rift, what are you doing?
Guarding the door.
Okay. Guarding
Door
the door.
guards.
I do pass one potion of watchful rest to each party member, and I suggest maybe we drink these now. But maybe you think we should wait.
We're
They
just
will-
guarding the door from Bishop.
They will keep us from being put to sleep magically, and we can remain awake during a long rest and still gain its benefits.
What was that called again? Question of
Watchful rest.
it helps us in the right spot.
So I make sure that everybody has one of the 5.
Thank you.
Okay, you head over to the desk, and you can see this is kind of an active writing area, Quentin. It looks like there's some ink quills and things.
I'm just kind of looking around at like the desk and the mask, whoever's on the wall, trying to figure out what I just heard something from.
Okay. You hold on. Turn around, and standing behind you,
Oh my gosh.
you see a purple creature with tentacled face, long robes, holding a staff, looking at you.
Goddamn mind flayer, isn't it?
Don't mind me.
I'm just creeping in the corner.
Leaving now.
You hear, no one else, Quentin. You have broken into my study, which means you are no friend of the drow. You do not belong here.
I'll be honest, I didn't break into anything. We are not friends of Drow, and we're looking for a statue of Loth that might contain something.
Are you saying this in your head, or are you saying this out loud?
I'll say it in my head.
Okay. There are many things here. It is all part of her collection.
Do any of them contain a soul that they shouldn't contain?
I would say they all contain things they should not contain.
Hmm. Do you mind telling me where they are so we can find them quicker?
What makes you think you can challenge her?
I'm not alone.
What are we but all alone in our thoughts?
Now, see, my thoughts are plagued with constant mind attacks of, melting brothers and family. So I'm never alone in my mind.
Is that what madness drew you here?
Could be. There's a lot of madness going on right now.
All right, while that's going on, Bishop, what are you doing?
I don't know if anything's going on, so I'm still standing
Nope.
here.
I'm just seeing if you're doing anything different. Rift, same thing. You're just keeping guard, and the other two are just reading books.
Yep, just going through books.
Okay.
Don't you know I'm still searching better than I ever did.
I'm still searching.
after all this time.
I have no love for the mother. I wish to return to my people in the dark places. Maybe we can bargain, Dwarf of the Rocks.
What exactly would you need from me besides a path out?
I just want to leave this place safely with my children.
Are your children the things swimming in that green vat in the other room?
Yes, they are. I have but 2 left of 5. And how rude of me. I am Olderox.
Older rocks?
Yes.
Well, I'm Gwenton. Now, I'm currently wondering if we opened the door that was locking you in or if you're locking them out.
I keep the drow away from my private study. Here I can find peace away from their testing.
Is Quentin speaking out loud?
No.
Oh,
He
okay.
said in his mind.
Okay.
Which is why I'm still searching after all this time.
Yeah. I'll allow. Are you guys both still in your books?
We're looking through the books. You
Yeah,
haven't noticed any?
until you tell me I find something or that I'm
Yeah,
done
you're not-
looking.
These are very, very old books.
Anything on Ferondis or
No,
Sylvanas?
nothing nature side of anything so far.
okay.
How much would Gwenton know about mind flayers?
Probably not a lot, considering where Gwenton came from.
Well, according to Boulder's Gate, everybody knows there are erogenous zones.
Right.
Whoa.
So basically, I have no inkling that he
Jiggly.
would be evil for some reason. He's just trapped down here like somebody else we've seen.
Not. I mean, you can do an insight check.
Sure.
You guys right now are just staring at each other from across the rooms. Yes.
Having the Professor X Magneto conversation.
That is a 25.
I'll send you.
Okay.
Oh, now all of a sudden we're keeping secrets from the party.
That's right. Most of the time with an insight.
This is player, but man, watching this guy eat Marzelin is going to be so awesome.
Hey.
There's,
What?
There's
Did
a,
you say as player?
there's a lot
Yeah,
to
as player.
Mean.
So I'll keep talking and say I can't 100% promise you an easy way out, but if we run into anything as we're trying to find a statue, we'll most likely have to deal with it one way or another.
No matter what you've brought, your battles would be folly against the matron mother.
And why do you say that?
She is strong. What is it you seek?
One of my comrades' souls are trapped in a statue of her. We believe it's around here in here, this mountain somewhere.
What you would seek would be in her collection. You would find that in this mountain for sure. If we have an accord, I can delay the mother and hold her attention while you search for it. But beware the guards, as any alarm will cause you and your friends harm, and force you under my scalpel by order of the mother.
Well, let me talk to everyone I'm traveling with first. And then I will call for I'll walk up to like the door and call for Bishop to come down. And then
I will join you.
Okay.
And Rift, from around the corner, you see this tentacled purple creature in dark robes and a staff just appear from around the corner. It's not even walking, it's just slowly like floating across the floor. Quentin, are you just...
Did you not notice this?
I'm going to attack it.
No.
Oh my god!
I'm right there next to him.
Oh my god!
Okay, he's gonna attack.
I mean, has any statement been declared? That
Yeah, I'm calling for
Nope,
everybody.
you're good. You're good. Go with it.
Has any statement been made about what this creature is and if it is friendly or not?
Nope. Go right ahead. Make your attack.
Bishop, or Quentin, were you yelling for Bishop, or were you going up there to talk to Bishop?
I was going to the door to yell for Bishop.
Okay, so I would say you go to the door to yell
Quentin,
for
right behind you.
Bishop, and then Rift, make your attack. I would say Marsland, you're going to hear this attack and look up, and Justinian as well.
Right.
We're being attacked.
Okay, make the attack roll.
10. To hit.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. Second attack.
Oh, there's more than one attack.
10 again.
Yes. This can be forgiven.
Thank you, digital dice. Not letting me get murdered by a mind flare.
Okay, are you going offhand with the butt like you usually do?
Yep,
or?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Okay, just wanted confirmation that you heard it. 13 to hit with the...
Holy cow, that's terrible.
That was 3, 3, and 6. So
Wow.
Thank you, digital dice.
Quick,
run! I'll hold him off.
We hear
Eyes.
tink, tink,
Nope.
tink.
Yeah, all of a sudden, you two, you just hear the sound of metal hitting stone, tsh, tsh, and just a deflected stat. It's just echoing in this room. You look up, and you both see this purple tentacled creature standing right in front of Rift. I'll go. Marsden, what are you going to do?
I'm looking in disbelief. Do I see Gwynton? Where is Gwynton?
You do not see Gwynton.
Does this...
Yay, Quentin!
We are such a group of misfits.
So Marsden, what do you do?
I'm trying to get a question out. Does this person appear aggressive?
You don't know. You just looked up and saw Rift attacking. Like, you could hear the attacks. You know that sound. He's missed before. You know?
Okay.
And I think he yelled something too. Like,
Yes, he said,
Yeah.
watch out. we're under
Yeah,
attack."
watch out.
He yelled
we're
at
being
me,
attacked.
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
Watch out, we're being attacked.
wait a second.
I mean, I would have responded saying we're not being attacked, but
we'll get to you here in a second.
yeah, it's order of operations right now.
Yep.
All right.
Where is my spell that I want to cast? There it is. I'm going to cast my
Magic
Oh.
missile.
make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. 17.
Damn it. Okay. There's a hand of stone and dirt and gravel that comes out of the ground and makes a swipe for this creature, but misses.
Okay. We'll use.
We're gonna die.
Okay. All right. So, Rift, you see this hand just come up out of the ground. Gwenton, you're hearing this going on, as part of this too, and you're seeing this hand come out of the ground. But Justinian, what are you doing?
So what have I seen versus what have I heard?
You heard Rift's, just ching ching ching, and then you heard this hand come up, and it just kind of slaps down onto the stone. It just echoes through the chamber.
And then, what exactly did you say, Rift, before this encounter kicked off?
We're being attacked.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I'm going to run up in front of Marcelin
Okay.
to the point where I can see this creature, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Uh,
Oh,
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Nobody said anything to the contrary.
no, that's fine.
I'm literally playing what my character knows, not what the player
Yep.
knows.
It's completely fair. Yep.
Okay. So
And with an octopus on his face, came out and was following Winton.
How do you guys usually greet
first
a new
bolt is a
person?
21,
Okay.
and the second bolt is a 25.
They both hit.
Awesome. That is 12 force damage total between the two bolts.
All right. Jesus. Okay. So you
Of
do
course,
that.
the warlock gotta be the one that actually does damage to this thing.
As you see him, Gwenton, you turn to this commotion as you were leaving. You hear Rift say, "We're being attacked," and you look to see this arcanic energy slam into this creature and knocks it to the side. And you just turn and you see it slowly stands up and turns and looks straight over at Gwenton. Gwenton, what are you going to do?
Run down saying we're not being attacked. Stop this nonsense.
Okay. So you're going to run down. On your way down, it's going to reach its hand out. And I need Justinian and Gwenton to make a dexterity saving throw.
You got it.
We've got Resolve has been redeemed for Gwynton.
Yeah, it ain't gonna make a difference.
9.
Okay. All right. Both of you fail.
Yep.
Quentin's resolve.
Yeah, it's like 5. It ain't gonna make a difference.
No.
Okay. As soon as the dice move out of the way. All right. You both take 21 points of lightning damage as this blast of lightning damage
Jesus.
extends from his fingers and just slams in. And Marslin, behind you, you just see papers shredding and burning into the air as the lightning slams into the bookshelf. It ignites it on fire. Gwenton, you see him raise up a hand and do this, and he quickly, after he's got definitely a rage in his eyes, and he turns and looks at you. Make your persuasion check.
$17.
Okay, plus your 5
Oh, you can put it with that one?
if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
That make it 22.
Kirby.
All right, what do you say?
He's not here to fight us. I'm sorry they attacked you first. They jumped the gun on a lot of fucking shit.
Never.
Okay, we'll hold there. Bishop, from your end of the room, you hear clink, 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 dish, slim, slim, and then you hear talking. What do you want to do?
He stays put.
They'll be fine.
Jesus Christ. Shutting down.
Can't leave you alone for 5 fucking minutes.
What do you want?
I'll
what do you
run
want
up to Gwenton, and
Okay.
I'm asked, what has happened?
What's
him,
your...
him, and him attacked.
Okay, wait, before you
no
get there, Bishop, as you pass through the door, you see this tentacled purple creature. You see Rift with his weapon out. You see it looking around as you walk into the room. What is your initial reaction?
Honestly, since it probably took most of my movement to even get to that door, or to get to Gwenton.
Yep.
I'll go into a defensive posture.
Okay. So, Bishop steps down into a defensive posture. You can see the creature looking back and forth between all of you, his hands out. He's just swaying back and forth. All right. Rift, do you listen to Gwenton? You've seen what just happened.
I mean, he did electrocute our friends.
Yep. This is player choice. I know this is hard from a gaming perspective. If you all want, you can roll for it if you believe him, or you can just naturally play it. I'll leave that choice up to you.
I'm gonna tackle him.
Okay.
Was that a grapple?
Grapple. Yep. Strength versus strength.
Okay.
14.
Straight strength. That is a 16.
Okay. So Rift leaps forward and jumps on top of the creature. He's currently grappled. Okay.
I don't know
Justinian.
what's going on right now, but I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Is this normal in this universe?
Justinian, you heard Gwenton, but you saw Rift just jump on top of this thing. What are you doing?
So Gwenton's telling us not to attack him.
But Rift is continuing.
Yes, but I also just watched Rift when I said, hey, we should be careful about what weapon we choose to put in the statue's hand. Go, oh, my halberd then. And
this
didn't even make one of the 4 logical choices in the room. So I'm going to...
And this thing just shocked you pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying
Okay.
that could be my misunderstanding, and I will trust Gwenton, who I have been around for 2 months, versus Rift, who I've been around for 2 weeks, and have seen make childlike decisions.
So what are you doing?
So I'm going to dismiss my casting hilt and just put my hands up and be like, Rift, stop. And that's what I'll do.
Okay. Marsland, what are you doing?
He's kneeling, crying at the burnt papers.
That knowledge, it's gone forever.
I'm just going to shout out, everybody stop fighting. This doesn't need to happen.
Okay.
And I'm going to dismiss my hand as a show of goodwill.
Okay. Rift, will you make
Yes.
a wisdom saving throw?
I am very wise. 4.
Okay. The creature looks at you and says, "Run to the green pool in my laboratory and wait for me." And you just go.
I'll be right back, guys.
Like he compulsively goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You heard it. You heard it in your head. So the rest of you just see Rift let go and just leave the room.
Say, I'll see you later, guys, and leave the room. Gotcha. Yep.
Then you all hear in your head,
Are we done here? Or must we escalate the situation?
I would like to de-escalate this if possible.
Can somebody
Agreed.
explain what is happening here, please?
In a minute there, Marsla. As soon as I know we're not going to be attacked by anybody else. Now, can I ask what you did to Rift to send him that way?
I merely suggested an alternate means of ending this conflict.
Well, we do need him down here to talk to about everything. Can I go get him?
Yes.
Okay, as soon as I'm back with Rift, we can talk about what happened down here. And I'll
Are you
go
still
up.
saying? Are you saying this out loud, or are you saying this in your
No,
head?
now I'm sorry. Now I'm talking fully out loud. From the I want to de-escalate on. Don't eat the worms.
Or do.
But yeah, no, I'll go up and holler for Rift. I don't know how that's going to play out though, because spells.
Yeah. You
You just see Oz with his head in the pool of water.
He didn't tell you to put your head in. He just said stand by it.
You see Oz with his head in a pool of water.
Bro, we don't see Oz at all. So
Well, Quentin said he was coming back up to it.
For Rift.
Right.
Whatever.
you go up, and
Yeah, the
Rift
voice
pulls
line.
his.
Echo.
You see Rift. His hair is wet.
Ah, well, that was refreshingly strange.
I'm going to look to see if the two worms I saw in there earlier are still there.
You look into the pool, and you see one of them.
Well, Rift has to die now. Okay, I'll just tell Rift to come on back down. We need to talk to
In
was it Older
yeah, in the context of the game, you don't know any of that.
Yeah.
Well, I do know that he said his children were up in that thing,
Right.
and there was
But-
two. So
You don't know how they work, though.
no, not at all.
As far as you know, Rift ate one.
It's not far from the truth.
No. And once we're all back down here and nobody's attacking anybody, I will relay what I talked to him about to what I talked to him about to the rest of the people with the offer that he's given to us. And I will also tell him that I think Rift might have eaten one of his tadpoles because there was only one in there when I looked in there. So it is up to the group to decide if we want to have him help us distract the mother while we try to find the statue that has Oz's soul in it.
I look at the mind flare and I say, well, what's in it for you? What are you getting out of helping us?
So, as part of me relaying what him and I talked about, he just wants to be out of here and be
Okay,
out of,
yeah.
basically, he's what, prisoner of war.
I am held here against my will for my
Yes.
abilities.
Yes, then freedom for all. Yes. Yeah, I'm 100% with bringing this tentacle gentleman with us.
Do we have an accord?
Do you know where we might find this collection?
You will find it in the halls of the Horde. But tread carefully there, for that is part of her collection as well.
So, from where we're at right now, where do we need to go?
That was the first it was the northwest door in the section of the 4 doors. So we
Okay.
gotta go back through the library section and back down.
It's the west gate.
Oh, so it's mismarked on the door.
The west gate forward. No, the other chamber you speak of is an honored burial chamber.
Okay.
And how exactly were you going to try to distract her while we try to find what we're looking for?
Matron Mother Yidrith Tilson listens to me. She has an interest in my work and my studies.
I'm going to reach into my mouth and yank out a tooth and hand it over to the mind flare and tell it that it can communicate with me anytime it needs to with this.
Thanks.
Just a curiosity. Do your teeth grow back? Because you've already pulled like 8 teeth.
Yes, every day the token will grow back. If
I was like, that's just weird.
tear out a fingernail, the next day it's grown back. Yep.
He just has half of the tooth or half of his teeth.
Yep, it grows back.
Marsden, how you feel about this?
We're putting a lot of trust in this person that we just stumbled into their study, and they're deciding not to take any negative action, but well, if the rest of the group feels easy about it, then I guess I will tag along with it.
I mean,
I don't trust him, so do I.
I don't feel like he's lying about what he wants to do. He just wants to get out.
Then let's carry on.
Is there anything of further interest that we may know about?
What do you mean?
It is obvious that you have knowledge, detailed knowledge of the workings down here. Is there anything that might need liberating or not in her collection? Something maybe she does not need to have control of.
Everything but her children are kept here against their will. There are things here.
What kind of things?
Captives, people who wander the forest where they shouldn't. Creatures collected from the corners of the world.
To study on?
Yes,
What is their goal?
curiosity. Amalgamations for law.
Seems cruel. Just torturing for curiosity.
Has anyone ever told you you smell delicious?
I think we should keep this one around.
He's my best friend now. Forget about Lomaine.
The rest of this group doesn't get how fantastic this smell is. Thank you.
Just looks at you
Look at
Deep.
the big brain on that one.
deep into your eyes.
I agree. We should become closer.
Do you like reading? I noticed there's quite a library here.
I am quite fond of books.
Oh, fantastic.
If you would like to study one evening, I can arrange that once we get out of here.
Let's keep the task at hand in focus, but if we find ourselves with some free time, I might take you up on that.
If you have a home, I can meet you there afterwards. We can study through the night.
I have another friend at my house too who would love to join in on that.
He has one worm left.
A party it is.
So exciting. My first house guest.
Wait, is Lomar not your house guest then?
He lives there. He's not a guest
Yeah, but he
anymore.
didn't at first.
Wah.
And neither did Crow.
My second house guest. Crow is not my house guest.
Well, you have your directions, and I have mine.
Excellent. Let us return to the West Wing then.
So real quick before I forget, did we discuss how we're gonna because I know Justine gave them the two to talk to him. Is that how we're planning on coordinating the distraction with us trying to smash the statue, whatever we're doing the statue?
Yes, that's what I figured was if the Major Mother gets wind that we're there and gets warned, he can let us know. But if we successfully find and or smash the statue, then we can let him know.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. No, I believe that would be fair. Yes, I apologize again for my friends attacking you abruptly. We usually don't encounter anything that does not want us dead.
At that time, I did feel that way. Because of your friends, Quentin.
Like I said, I can understand self-defense. That was totally on me for not better communicating with them before I walked past them to get Bishop. But we will be talking to you soon. And I'll start heading out.
As will I.
And you see him you see him just kind of drift over.
To his camouflage bed.
Hey, I like it's gold leaf.
Yeah, it's camouflage. we have a country mind flare with us.
All right.
Can we talk about the fact that that was not some sort of study with all those brains in it? That was his food storage.
Where would you like to go?
To the West Wing like he told us to.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we have a ticking time bomb. Fiddle, I'm sorry, all your characters are just gonna explode at one point in time.
You approach the door and proceed down the hall. You notice this tunnel slopes downwards, getting deeper and deeper into the compound.
Into the unknown.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
We're gonna die.
Hey, Panda. Yeah, I like the echo for people who are communicating telepathically. That's, something a little different. Hey, Cuddles, and everyone else. It was weird seeing any 2424 not doing chaos, doing benefits tonight.
Right? It
And,
did help try to... I don't know, did it help de-escalate?
It did. Without that, you would not have succeeded.
Okay.
And that situation could have gotten much worse.
Oh, yeah. Well, could have been. We could have all been dead instead of, infected.
We've all played Baldur's Gate. We know.
Yeah.
Well, all the vats that you didn't really go specifically look at are filled with things. Things.
Yep. Our dear Dresden really loves those little walking brain things.
It could have been those.
They were intellect devourers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe 10 of them or so.
Bye, Gwenton.
Way to go, Bishop. Way to not set that trap off.
Right.
It had to do with
Like I
combat.
Say what?
It had to do with
That's what I
combat.
said.
Like it wasn't a trap. The cabinet
Right.
was. The cabinet was something else.
What was it?
And sometime a couple months from now, when we do the retrospective, there's so much I want to talk about. But that'll be a bit off. Panda reached 5-stream streak. All right, Panda, we love having you here and participating in the chat and being there. We hit. I don't remember if we mentioned this. We hit 250 followers recently, so thank you.
Did we finally hit that threshold?
We hit it.
Nice.
So we appreciate those that stopped by and hit that. Never thought we would. So next goal 1,000. No. Why am I wearing a crown? Here's the question. Why aren't you? I'm going to put that out there. Let the universe savor that a bit. Savor that. Why aren't you? Okay.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's got like 4 of them.
There's a few. Yeah. I'm surprised the headset fit over top of it, actually. But I will say the paper's been cutting into my ear and forehead for the last 3 hours, so it's pretty great.
That explains the irritation.
Yeah. I look at this. Panda says, I need to unfollow you so you don't get 250.
Wow. Thanks to the Discord.
Man.
Banned.
Yeah. Jeez, that's rough. Yeah, but we'll be around Wednesday for something. We haven't decided yet. Make sure you stop by the Discord and help me create a character. We are to the personality type, so pick a personality or two. a bond, an ideal, and a flaw, and whatever wins is what the character will get. The character's starting to come together. Then it'll just be left to Justinian to dole out what he's going to give us before we get started, or nothing at all. I have no idea what he's doing. So it's all in his hands this time. So yeah. So we actually we're trying to start a new tradition. So I brewed a beer yesterday for our in-person. So that will be ready in time. Buddy. And we're going to keep that a secret between me and him, so we'll surprise people when they get here. I'm excited for it. I don't know. You'll have to see.
It's actually going to be the fruitiest beer ever, and Marsden's going to die.
Yeah. We're just going to put bitters in his, get some bitterant like they put on the Switch
beautiful
games. Perfect. And just pour it in there. I'll buy some extra hops. You can just dump the pack in.
Just dump hops in.
Have you? By the way, you should look into hop water. It's a thing. It's non-alcoholic hop water. It's just hop water. Half-ass beer review, which we didn't have anything. B&B's doing a community night, so they're gonna be playing Mario Kart this week. So we'll lead you into that. But Half-Ass Beer Review did some. He got some from California. It's just non-alcoholic, like a water that's made from hops and other flavors and stuff. It's probably right up your freaking alley. So
hey, if Instagram people can sell bath water, then why can't we sell hop water?
Hey, I'm doing it. I'm selling my bath water. What?
It's $37 for a 12-pack.
I didn't say it was cheap.
I'm good. Nope.
Hey, I paid 20.
You have no wife or kids. What do you spend your money on?
Hey, I paid over 20 for a 4-pack. I paid over 20 for a 4-pack of beer before.
So have I. Like,
craft beer is expensive, especially the thick stuff. But yeah, we'll be with you, and then we'll be back next week for the continuation of what's going on here. What will they uncover in the collection?
Oz is being guarded by a beholder. Rift is going to turn into a mind flayer behind us and eat us. Toss in a gold dragon while you're at it.
Yep.
Oh, no. Tiamat.
Oh, this is where Ifritar is going to come in and be like, hey, don't you all owe me something?
Only one of the party members actually owes Ifritar anything right now.
His favor from Justinian is just me stand there and let the mind flayer reflect.
That doesn't mean Oz still don't owe him something.
Oh no, I know Oz still owes him. That's gonna be an interesting conversation when that happens.
Yeah, well,
but I lost everything that you gave me.
You know that stuff you gave me? Yeah. Let's talk about that, Ifritar. You and I are gonna have a little chat.
Hey,
that kind of sucked.
That was on you.
Right.
All right. Thanks everyone for coming out. We're gonna close out the evening. Take care, and until next time. We'll see you in the dungeon. Goodbye, everyone.
The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you've been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you've been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing a master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, willing to rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level that ends here. The end is upon us.